Hi, and welcome to the Saturday Night Sleepover podcast. I'm your host, Charli, and I started this podcast because I'm good at two things. One, making friends, and two, telling stories. So you get to participate in that by listening. Welcome to the sleepover. It's Saturday night. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Saturday Night Sleepover. Today's episode is going to be a bonus episode brought to you by Love is Blind because the reunion just dropped last night and we have lots of things to say about it. Today's guest is Ren. Ren and I met at a coffee and conversations, and then we just followed each other on Instagram and started sending each other Love is Blind memes, and it's been so much fun. Ren, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Ren. I'm 31. I'm from Northwest Arkansas. I am a barista and a mixologist. I make very whimsical drinks, very special custom drinks. That's my thing. I also have written 2 books.
Sweet.
And I'm currently writing a series of cocktail recipe books, 12 books. 1 book a month will be released.
Love that.
Uh-huh.
1 book a month?
Mm-hmm.
That is
They're
so
like
ambitious.
mini cocktail books.
Okay.
I can show you later. They're really cute.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're like themed. So like this for October it was holidays.
Mhm.
So holiday drink recipes, and then next month will be coffee cocktails. November. Mhm.
Okay, for coziness.
Yes. And yeah, I think that's it. I love Love is Blind.
Yes.
I
I'm
love
sure
some
you've
drama.
forgotten more about mixed drinks than I have ever even known. you seem like you know everything about it.
I do love it, and coffee.
Yes.
I have a lot of coffee knowledge.
Yes. Should we jump into the reunion? Did you watch it already?
Oh my gosh. I finished it this morning.
Good. My first thing that I was like the first thing that I wrote down that I wanted to talk about was Jordan's face / his reactions. I feel like he is all of us.
Oh my gosh. I was nervous at first because when everybody was like getting like introduced and walking down, nobody looked okay. Like everybody looked very upset. And when I saw Jordan's face, I'm like, usually when he's in the group, you know, he was like really loud and animated and like doing all this stuff. So I was like, oh, is he going to be down tonight? No, he was not. Like after his portion was over, he was all in with the reactions. He's like, I have ADHD. I'm sorry.
Well, I thought it was interesting that Denver, they decided to do it outside.
It's like the coldest place they've been. What are they doing? I saw people in the audience with blankets and I was like, oh yeah, they're outside in Denver.
Yeah. At least it wasn't snowing, I guess.
I mean, they're crazy. Then they have like the live singer guy.
Oh yeah, I feel like the way that they did the live singer this time was way better than just like interjecting the other guy's video randomly.
Yeah, that was. It was way more enjoyable.
Fluid. We can also start off by saying, like, what in the world was this season? Unprecedented. Nobody got married. This is the first time that's ever happened.
You know, I thought that might happen last season, but you know, we got some good couples. But I was like, nobody should get married. There's not one couple on here that I'm like, they should get married. There just wasn't one.
I wanted it for Sparkle, Megan, and Jordan.
I wanted it too.
I wish that we'd spent more time on Sparkle Megan and her new situation and talking to her about that, and less time watching Casey and Patrick play basketball.
I swear to God, the second they started playing basketball, I hit fast forward. I didn't watch it. I was like, absolutely not.
What is the reason? Although Casey did have to give back the ring because she won, Patrick had to give back the ring because she won basketball.
Oh, I didn't know he gave it back.
Yeah.
See, I missed something, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's all you missed. That's it. And I don't understand what that was about. Why were we on a basketball side quest? I don't get it.
I do not get it. I did not. That was just insane. And Megan coming out with a 2-month-old is also insane. I'm like, it's been 12 months, hasn't it? Been like a little bit over a year?
Yeah. Yeah, well,
Got
because
crazy.
she got pregnant like 3 months into dating this guy, and I want to like I just don't understand. I don't know. She like left
I,
that situation saying that she didn't want to be married or ever have kids, and then so quickly flipped into being a mom. Like I things happen, life happens quick. But if it's gonna happen quick, and we're invested in your life, ma'am, please give us an update.
oh my God. I was just happy Jordan knew. But it did seem like she didn't just outright tell him, is that when he asked, she told the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I don't know. Does she really have the obligation to tell Jordan? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I think because if they were a regular everyday couple out on the street, I would say she doesn't have the obligation to tell him. But because their love was like showcased on TV, and um, he's gonna see it in the tabloids or whatever,
Yeah.
I feel like if I were in that situation, I would have been more open about it because of the nature of like the publicness of their relationship.
Respectfully, like, I had a baby.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pregnant.
Which we
Just so you're not surprised on air.
yeah. I'm glad he knew too, because I feel like he was like fully in, and you could watch his heart breaking when she was talking to him. That was like uncomfortable.
It was, but he was being, and I listen to Natalie and Deep D's podcast.
Hmm.
I haven't listened to it for this season yet. I just wait till it's all said and done, then I'll binge it. But they always talk about how there's so much you don't get to see on screen. And so I kind of like always try to keep that in the back of my mind when I make these judgments that I'm going to make. But I'm just like, why wouldn't he talk to her? It's just like he wasn't talking to her more.
Yeah.
It felt like he just has already decided that she's dismissed him because of his economic status.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And I didn't realize that her friend had said, how did it feel seeing him pull up in a Kia and her pulling up in a Range Rover or whatever it was? I'm like, I could see how he could feel that way hearing a comment like that. But he's like, I've had a hard day at work. And she's like, let's talk about it. He's like, I don't want to talk about work. I'm
Yeah.
like, why? Like, why?
Well, it's possible that he had something in his contract that said he wasn't allowed to talk about work or something on
Yeah.
camera.
Yeah. But I feel like if they were talking about it, maybe it could have went further. Like, I really did want them to work. And she was going through with all the, it's a sign from my dad
Yeah.
and da da da. And I really am like, I'm a believer in these types of
Hmm.
things. So I'm like, it is a sign.
I think it was a sign, and I think it got her out of being with that other guy who was like her regular type. And I think that was smart.
Maybe.
But then I think that she went so hardcore into it's a sign, that she like was just not putting the effort in, almost
Mm.
maybe she was putting the effort in. That maybe that's not a good thing to say, but like it's like if sometimes I can see people like leaning so far into like this is what the universe wants for me, that they don't actually like uh do the homework, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Or we'll skip over like hard conversations or
Hmm.
things that are like really bothering them
Yeah.
to keep the peace because it's like, this is who I'm supposed to be with. It's going to work, whatever.
Hmm. Or
I do get
they'll get attached to that idea instead of like getting attached to the person.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think that kind of stuff played through too.
Yeah, especially like with how and not in like a weird or creepy way. Like some people try to make it seem on the internet, like how much she like really wanted to like know Luca and like get close to Luca. Like I think she was really trying to buying into that, like we're gonna be a family idea,
Hmm. Yeah.
which I don't blame her. Like that's what you're supposed to do. Like that's the whole point of this. Is
Hmm.
like I want to be with you forever, so you're supposed to do that. It's not like a bad thing at all. It's just I don't know. It just felt weird by the end of it. I was like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Yeah.
Y'all are the ones I thought would make it. I thought maybe Allie and what's his face would
Anton.
make it too. But
Hmm.
yeah. But I'm like, as that time went on, I could see she wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, I think she also maybe let his lifestyle get into her head too. I feel like that those two couples, like some of their issues were the same. Like they both like were living very different lifestyles.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think they could just like at the end of the day make it meld well enough.
Yeah. Yeah, and also Allie, I know that I'm glad that they said this at the reunion, talking about how she just didn't talk to him about it.
Hmm.
Because I was like, maybe they talked about it off camera, but when I found out that she just didn't talk to him about what that girl had said to her in the bathroom, I was like, why?
Yeah.
Like clearly, and Anton was right. Like if it bothers you that much, like it was a big part of how you made your decision, why wouldn't you talk to me about that?
I like that she did like keep it lighthearted and didn't jump like all the way into like bashing Anton though. And she's like,
Hmm.
I knew it wasn't gonna work out when he wore flip flops. Like,
Yeah, she was definitely playing like very PC.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
didn't talk about her private life, didn't bash Anton, didn't like get too upset.
Hmm.
She was keeping it very together.
Yeah. So sewed up with a little bow on top.
Yeah. But her friends, the Ukrainian friend, that when like she was talking to her, she was so intense.
Yeah,
She's like, "You got a marry potential."
yeah.
Like, she's not. She's not. She's
That's a good
right.
point.
That's right. Because if you
And the
say you're
friends
accepted,
this season were so intense too.
they were. They were. This was an interesting season, and I think like some of this is like kind of changing directions just a little bit, but how like some people left this season,
Hmm.
and I think we would have saw that more in the past, but like excuse me, recently Netflix, I learned this on Natalie and Deep D's podcast.
Hmm.
Netflix was getting sued by contestants saying that they couldn't leave,
Hmm.
they felt trapped, like they were being held against their will. And so I think they made it a point to let people leave and
Hmm.
us know that they
Yeah,
left and like make such big deals out of it.
yeah,
Cause I'm like, that probably happens all the time.
yeah. Well,
But they
because there was that one couple, I think they were in maybe like the first or second season. Remember, her name was Danielle, and she was like having a mental come apart, like on the honeymoon, and she was like, producers wouldn't let me leave. I remember seeing that
yes.
clip a long time ago.
What was his name?
I want to say it's Derek, but I know that's wrong.
No, it's not Derek. Dang it. I
Yeah,
should have just had
we
like
should
a list
Google
of
it.
all the cast.
We can Google it for sure.
We can. Nick. I think his name was Nick,
Oh
but I'm gonna
yeah,
look at
Danielle and Nick. Love is Blind. Boom. Yes, it was Danielle and Nick.
yes. Yes. They both didn't come out okay from that.
Yeah. I those I think it's evolving, and I think in general the entertainment industry is probably having to evolve because things are out
Yeah.
on the internet now.
Yeah. And just people are analyzing them and not just letting them be. Like the other day, I was watching that clip of Kim and Courtney fighting on the Kardashian show.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really watch the Kardashians, but that scene I've seen like a lot because they're like beating each other up. And like we're just kind of let that be. Like that's just, reality TV. They fight. Now you're gonna get like a full analysis. It's gonna mean this, that, and the third. It's gonna get political.
Yeah, there's
It's
gonna be like a therapist trying to weigh in and like on the
yes. And she's
internet.
like, you see that body language means this, that, and the third. Like it's gonna be dissected to its bones.
Yeah,
So I get it. I get it. Why they would be like, hey, we need to do better. We're getting sued.
I still don't know what is going on with Patrick and Casey,
I don't know if I
but
don't know who
poor
to believe.
Patrick.
I know. I know. He just wanted it to be done. He's just like, I'm over it.
Yeah,
Oh my God. Casey, I can't decide if I like her character or not. Like,
mm-hmm.
is she telling the truth? Is she not telling the truth? I don't know.
I
I
honestly
really can't
think
tell.
she believes what she's saying, but I don't think so. I think that she thinks she's telling the truth, but I'm not sure if she is.
I don't think that she is based off of her explaining situations we got to see.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's girl, you did not tell him that, like you were telling him y'all are together
Yeah,
and that you just didn't go on that Mexican trip.
Yeah.
Or wherever they were.
yeah,
I'm like, you didn't say that it was like anything else. Now you're doing all this deep explanation. It wasn't all that.
yeah, and like their timelines or whatever. Like maybe he was trying to rush her, but also like they're in an accelerated program, and they
Exactly.
were gonna have to either go out or not go out. So like I feel like because his like side of the story was more logical, it makes more sense. So maybe he's just better at being logical than she is. But
Mm-hmm.
I think honestly, like the way she grew up, she probably had to have two different versions of
Mm-hmm.
herself. And so whenever you grow up in that like high demand culture, because I grew up in that high demand culture, like I see her and I understand her. Like you have to like almost be two different versions of yourself, which is like what we saw playing out when she brought
Mm-hmm.
him to the lobby of the hotel. She was like saying she wanted this, she was saying she wanted that, but it like playing out in like a reality, like she wanted this reality and wanted her cake and wanted to eat it too, I guess.
Yeah. At the same time, I also feel like she. Then this is just pure theory.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anybody say this yet. Maybe it'll pop up on my TikTok now. I think that she went in planning on becoming a star of the show.
Mm-hmm.
I think she went in thinking that she was going to be like the hottest girl there and be the one everybody talked about, and was picking the person she felt like she could make it work the best to stay on the show.
Mm-hmm.
But because she wasn't attracted to him, she was like, I don't know if I could do this and pretend like that. Because if it was somebody attractive, it's going to be easier to be like, oh, I love him and stay on the whole show. But she's like, I just can't do it. And so instead, she had to flip and turn herself into a victim
Yeah.
and turn herself into like a character that we like are sad about.
Mm-hmm.
She tried to cry and explain herself and make it seem like she still loved him because she wanted to come out not looking bad,
Mm-hmm.
especially after she forced him to tell her what his ethnicity was. And so I think she was just trying to, like, I thought she was going to be like, can I cuss on here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I just think she thought she was going to be like the baddest bitch on the
Yeah.
show
Yeah.
and thought she was going to run the show by the
Mm-hmm.
end of it. Because she just has that attitude. And she also said that her boyfriend was like, yeah, you should go on a reality TV show, like a love show. I'll still be here. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
And just talking about like, oh, I'm so hot. I'm
Well,
like, okay.
my friend had the point. She's like, I think Casey just wanted to go on this show so she could go on Perfect Match and all the other like
Dating
shows, and she could like build that brand, which
Mm-hmm.
also plays really well into your theory.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know if because she went the sad route, I don't think she'd be a good candidate anymore because they want people that are going to be
I'm the
causing
best.
drama. Now, did
Yeah.
she cause drama? Yes. She's not like confrontational enough, I don't think.
Yeah. I thought it was funny though when I think I just sent you, I sent you like a group of memes that there was one in it and it was like Patrick's face and he was like when he realized that Casey had been with everyone but him.
But for real though, he was like, I did not know about this.
Because it was like the girl made the comment that she was like, I was gonna go out with Brandon, but then Casey was at that party and they were all over each other, and she was like, "What? No!"
Oh my gosh!
I wonder why they
like,
didn't have Brandon. They talked about it.
Maybe sometimes people don't want to come back.
Yeah.
Well, my other thing I was wondering is like, I know they were recording. Where's the background footages? Because we had proof of like for the last few seasons, we had like the producers giving the proof, giving the receipts. Mm-hmm. Of the conversations. Mm-hmm. I'm like, where's that at? I'm like, I know they have something.
Yeah.
I know they
like the with the oranges when
yes. Oh my gosh. She tried to do so dirty. I was like, Zen, come on now.
Yeah.
We were about to be mad at that man. I'm so happy that they had that video proof because he literally was just like, hey, we're about to eat.
Yeah.
You're gonna eat some more oranges? Like we're about to go eat.
I like when they can come through like that, but they didn't have anything to back anybody up. Or no, they did. Oh wait, no, was that? No, that was UK. Whenever they were talking about the photo booth.
Oh yeah, they're like, this is the photo booth.
Yeah, and they're like, we actually have a picture of the photo booth.
I know, but that whole situation made me mad too, because I'm like, if y'all don't care about each other the way you're saying it, why are you arguing so hard?
Yeah,
in public.
Yeah, because they want to like come off the best way on the show. Nobody wants to be a Trevor.
Yeah. Oh, oh my gosh.
That guy was not okay in the
He was.
reunion.
Oh my
He's
god.
probably takes the cake for most not okay at any reunion.
He was so red. I was like, why are I feel like this is torture at this point.
And he was like, "Can I go? Like, I don't want to be here
Yes.
anymore."
Let him go. I can't look at him any longer.
My next note was, what are your thoughts on Edmund?
Okay, here's my thoughts on Edmund. When we first met Edmund, I was like, okay, he's really cute. Like, he's quirky. I was feeling the same way Calabria was feeling like, okay, he's kind of odd, but it's like cute. The floor kissing was a lie. I was like, why are we doing this? Like, there's just not a single reason I can think of this. I need to kiss something. I was like, okay, but I like him. I just feel the same way Calabria did. It just felt like at some point he's avoiding the issue
Yeah.
and using his emotions to manipulate.
Mm-hmm.
And I do believe him when he says that's not his intentions. I
Mhm.
truly do believe that, because there's been situations I've been in where people like, you seem manipulative, whatever the word is.
Manipulative.
Manipulative. But I know sincerely I wasn't trying to be. So like,
Mhm.
I can understand that, but that still doesn't change the fact that that person felt manipulated by my actions.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just think that he's missing the point of taking accountability. And Calabria said that over and over and over again. I think that he just still seems really young.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to say that he seems immature, because he's like mature in a different type of way.
Mm-hmm.
He just seems like young in life.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he seems like to me.
Yeah, like he probably hasn't had as many, like, what do they call those experiences where it's like you grow up, like, a rite of passage. Yeah,
Yes,
like he hasn't
yes,
had very
yes,
many rite of passage things happen in his life. And I think maybe he
yes.
will grow and learn from this experience and probably take
Mhm.
that into his next relationship.
Yeah,
At least I hope
because
so. That's the best outcome.
that is the best outcome. I feel like he could, and it's like when you meet a kid that's like gone through a whole lot, like they're like traumatized, they've like raising their siblings. Have you seen what's that show called with the Gallaghers?
Oh, Shameless.
Shameless.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's like if you met a kid from Shameless, it'd be like, wow, they have like odd intelligence and they're mature in certain rights. Like, they know about bills and like knowing how to make money and things like
Mm-hmm.
that, but they just have not lived long enough to know life.
Or like I happen to know a lot about attachment, and the attachment, if you don't learn about it, it can get in your way a lot. Like
Mm-hmm.
if and certainly a person growing up in the foster system would have attachment issues for
Easily.
sure. So I can see how, if he's not like educating himself on his patterns, he'll probably, and that this whole thing was like an education in his patterns. So
Yeah. Yeah. I think Calabria was right when she was like, I think you were the one I'm supposed to go through this experiment
yeah.
with. Because it's rare that you're gonna be able to find someone like her
Mm-hmm.
that will be able to explain what you're doing the way that she was able to explain to him what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And someone that doesn't care about you being upset with them about what they're saying. And so
Yeah.
they're not going easy on you. Sometimes you just have to hear stuff
Yeah. Yeah.
and
I
hear it over and over again.
I almost wonder, like, his like patterns played out so hard on this show. Like, the
Mhm.
producers had to know that when, like, they were getting to know him, that this was gonna be part of his storyline. And
Mhm.
I wonder, like, how, what part of ethics comes into play whenever you're being a producer, and like you you see this person's like patterns and their like mental health struggles, and
Mhm.
like at what point does that become like almost like predatory for like producers to like intentionally put somebody who's gonna be like put themselves in a potentially like very exposing, like, dangerous situation, not
Yeah.
dangerous, but like, I don't know. Am I coming through? I don't even know.
I just think that with that type of like thought pattern, you can never cast anybody
Yeah, true.
because you could never know what could trigger someone into a, a rage or a like emotional breakdown or anything.
True.
And so it's like you have to kind of trust the person that you're casting's word when they tell you that they are fit to be there. And if they match like whatever their standard of mental health, wellness
Mm-hmm.
is okay, then they'll do it. Like in the army, there's some people that don't go, there's some people that do, there's some people that make it that are very mentally unstable.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just what they still fit their needs.
Mm-hmm.
So move through.
I have a doctor sister, and one time she said that she did a wellness check for somebody going on a reality TV show like this. She was like,
Mm-hmm.
it was not very, like, the form that they had me fill out was not very, like, inclusive of very much at all.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder what it would be like to, like, I wonder what their forms are like, I guess. I wonder what they're
Yeah.
looking for. I wonder, like, at what point do we, like, do psych screenings or stuff like that. Not saying that Edmund deserved that, because he didn't, but I think that he's like pushing the envelope of the edge of what would be okay, you know?
Yeah, and from according to Natalie and Deepti,
Mm-hmm.
The application was like extremely long,
Mm-hmm.
and they're asking like super specific questions, like give a time that you and a person argued about this specific thing, and how did you handle it? Like they're trying to understand them. So I think the whole thing is a psych evaluation, and they're just trying to see if you can fit in to what they're looking for or not.
Yeah.
And remember that one? What was that couple where the girl had to like leave because she felt endangered by the guy?
Oh, yeah. He was it the guy that had the sleep study and was like,
yes,
like texting other girls on the sleep study?
Yeah.
I think it was on Milwaukee.
Yeah. What was their? I can't remember their names. Oh, not at all.
I can't remember at all. I could Google it.
cannot.
Girl who left. Guy who texted girls in sleep study on Love Is Blind.
But yeah, he should have never been on that show. He had anger issues.
Steven Richardson and Monica Davis.
Yes. Oh my god! And when I looked at him after, I was like, "Of course, look at him. He looks like he has anger issues."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he looks.
Yeah, he had a lot of like. Really, this is the storyline you're going with. Moments.
Oh my gosh, he was just acting so wild. Anyway,
yeah.
I don't know like how much responsibility the producers have for that.
Yeah. Or casting or whoever's in charge of it.
Whoever it is, like I don't know.
You can't know what the storyline is gonna be. I just wonder, like, where's the edge? Like we were I think most everyone like got uncomfortable, at least in the I'm too nice conversation. Like I was like,
I could not. Calabria.
Yeah, I could not. I don't know. I probably would have walked away at that point. Like she's got the patience of a saint.
I don't know. I'm like, you're what? He was just breaking down, and I was understanding like what he was saying though, but it was that breakdown that was like he just feels young in life.
Yeah. He just,
it's like you're still understanding like how you come off and who you are and how you are in relationships. Like you say, I'm too nice. It's like everybody's saying that. It's like you haven't had a lot of time in life.
Maybe he hasn't had a serious relationship before. I'm not sure if he has.
I don't know.
But
I don't know if he has.
I don't know.
He also seemed really excited to have sex, which, like, men and women, you feeling it, you wanna get it done, but like he was upset. He was upset. And I'm like, I get his thinking. Like, why would you let other people you don't like hit? As he was saying, I'm like, hit? Why does he keep saying that? Like, this supposed to be your wife. You're talking about some hit. why would you let someone that you don't like have sex with you, but I actually care about you and you won't have sex? Like, I get why that logic would be there, but it's also like, because she said no. Like, it's like that's, I understand, like, if you want to know why, but you just can't argue someone's no in that sense.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I agree.
like she said no. She explained herself. After you talk her down, like, are you even gonna enjoy it? Like,
yeah, like you've killed any vibe.
yeah. So just let it be that.
Yeah,
But I can say that now because I've lived life.
yeah.
Like, I've, been through relationships. I've been married and divorced. And so it's like you go through life and you just understand things better, no matter how much other stuff you know. Like, there's just nothing that can teach you like time.
Yeah.
In something.
Smart, wise.
And so, yeah, I really liked Edmund, and I saw a video. I can't remember if I sent it to you or not. He's like, I see what you people are saying about me, and
I didn't
like,
see that one. The one I sent you was the one where he was like rapping, and because he's a real estate agent, he was like rapping.
Okay, I was like, listen, if you're gonna do it, make money.
Yeah.
If you're gonna act like this anyway, at least get a little profit.
Yeah, right. That's where he's smart, though. I feel like he can make smart like business decisions. But to your knowledge, like, it's like the Gallagher's, like, you can make smart capitalize on your 5 minutes of fame right now and make some real estate sales, but probably just didn't have very much relationship experience going into the show.
Yeah. So,
who was your favorite like cast member?
Honestly, I like Sparkle Megan and Calabria the most. I like Sparkle Megan. I like that she called herself Sparkle Megan. I liked her confidence. I like that she is a traveler and that she spends her money on herself. Like, I just like that she has decided the life she wants to live and she's living it. That's just what all of us want to do, really. And I think she's doing it and she's not ashamed of it. And I like that.
Because I was most entertained by this character. My favorite is Drunk Joe.
Oh my God. Drunk Joe was living two worlds at once. Drunk Joe was so confused.
I was like, what is this? This is so entertaining.
I was like, does he know that he's on Love is Blind? Does he understand what's happening?
Did I send you the one video that it was like, we're getting out or we're getting married in 3 weeks?
Yes.
There's like a compilation of Drunk Joe moments, and that's like that's all you need to watch for the whole season.
And that gives you everything you need to know.
And then Nick at the reunion clapping back and being like, I do think you're right. It was a good hat. I laughed out loud.
I was like, wow.
Why didn't we get to hear about Annie? I feel like we didn't get to hear anything about Annie.
We didn't. Now that you mentioned it, and I was waiting. They didn't say nothing about Annie and how she was acting.
Yeah.
Because I did not like Nick from jump.
Yeah.
But I also 100% understood when he broke up with Annie.
Yeah.
I was like, I would too. At this point, like, even if he's lying, like... She is like, I'm like, girl, if you want to be with this man, be with this man. If you don't. Like,
I do not know what was going on with her hair. Like, there was, like, if you're gonna be a hairdresser and get a platform, like, you probably should have nicer hair than
literally
whatever was going on.
Hair. She had the craziest hair out of everybody every time.
Yeah. Know your brand, girl.
I'm like, dang. They did not talk about her. And I don't like to put things on people, but I wonder if she had an issue with drinking and then was getting help for it and was like, I don't want to talk about it. And they like respected her wishes.
Maybe so.
They did not talk about Annie. She barely, like, she talked like as only to like go back and forth with Kate about dating Nick.
Yeah.
And that was really it.
Yeah, they didn't. If anybody like probably had something written in their contract that said that they couldn't talk about it, it was probably Nick. He seems like the kind that would be like, I refuse to talk about this because it's going to affect my business or something like that.
Yeah, I did see that.
And so I feel like they probably didn't go into it because of him more than her. But I don't know.
I don't know, but the Kate situation was interesting too. She seemed very involved to be like a Pod Squad character.
Yeah, she like got a spot on the couch.
Yeah, like off top.
Yeah. And Brandon didn't. Like, that's what surprises me.
And what's his face? Oh my god, why's his name leaving me? The two Casey and what's his
Anna?
face? No, the guy.
Oh,
why is his name escaping me?
Isn't it Brandon? No, Brandon was Annie.
Oh my god. Patrick.
Yeah, okay. Patrick. Oh, sorry. I don't know why that was so hard for me. I was thinking another connection.
Yeah. Casey and Patrick had to be like introduced in. You would think they would just already be there.
Yeah.
Because they got engaged. Like,
yeah.
Usually the type of character that Kate is on the show is like in the audience and just talks from a table in the audience.
Well, do you know, do you watch any of the Housewives franchises? Well, at their reunions, they like come out with like seating charts and explain why everybody is sitting exactly where they're sitting and stuff. I feel like we need that for
that's good.
Because like if you're sitting close to Andy on because Andy's the host, if you're sitting close to Andy in the Housewives reunion, that means that you were the like main character of the season, and then it goes like out from there.
Oh, I do want to know that now.
So now I'm calling for production to give us a seating chart and why they picked what they picked, and why did we watch them play basketball?
Why? They did that to fill in the time where Annie was supposed to talk.
Yeah. I do think Annie looks much better than she did when she was on the show.
Yeah.
I was like, her hair, she almost looks a little more like Scarlett Johansson or something, like a A-list celebrity. Like, I don't know if she got work done or what, but her.
Yeah, I don't know. But I wonder, because I've also heard on Love is Blind, like they're drunk a lot. Like they drink a lot during the show. And she just seemed like she was like drunk a lot. Like it just seemed like she just always looked like she was drunk. Even if she wasn't drunk, like she didn't seem drunk, she just kind of looked drunk. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And why did they not jump into like Annie? Well, I guess they did a little bit, like talking into the conversation of like, you can't just tell somebody that they have to stay in a relationship with you. And she was like, I just thought we were going to try more. I'm like, okay. That doesn't really give us the answer that I was expecting.
No. That was hard to watch. I was just thinking like, please don't beg this man to stay. Like, what did people say? Like, don't make someone tell you they don't want you twice.
Yeah.
Like,
and I did accept her reason as to why she was texting during that conversation.
I definitely did. And it's also, I've just, it's weird. Like, you would just need to do something. Like, something shocking just happened. It's like, you just kind of need to do something to just get like a moment to like let it sink in, not to say anything, just let it process for just a second. So I get it. I didn't think as soon as she was doing that, I wasn't thinking she was like rude or anything. I just know like she's in shock.
Yeah. The one thing that we were like, good job production or whatever, is like when the one friend came out about Anton and she was like, he's a truck driver, and we're like, when did it ever say he was a truck driver under his name? But they called him a logistics transport career person or something. Like they like yeah. Anyway, that was one thing that I was like, oh, okay, that was a clever way to rename something.
It was, and it was so interesting because when she said that, I was like, what? Because I have been wondering, like, wait, what does he do? And I realized that he and Allie were both working the night shift. I was like, what does he do? What did they say he did again? And then when she said that, I was like, I mean, that makes sense. Yeah. But what did it say under there?
Yeah, right. I thought that was smart.
That was.
And then the last thing I have on my list was Sparkle Megan, but we already talked about that.
I love Sparkle Megan.
I love Sparkle Megan. And I just think it's crazy that she has a baby already. Like,
when she said that when I saw her, I was like, girl, a 2-month-old? What? And her man, okay. I'm like, okay, he's smooth. That was interesting. I
Oh
don't know
yeah,
what I
like, but
expected.
also he, I think I sent you in that meme group that I sent you. It had one that was like, "Man, why are you with this middle-aged guy?" Like,
No, I was like,
I mean,
interesting
he seems
choice.
fine. He
He
waves to
seems
us.
fine. Yeah, my guess is that he has money. I just think that Megan's like, I want a man that's like Jordan but rich,
Yeah.
because she just doesn't want to live a different lifestyle. And who can blame her? I can't blame her.
Mm-hmm.
How can I blame her? But I also understand Jordan, because like when you don't have kids and you're living your life, I had kids very very young. I don't know adulthood without kids,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm assuming
Mm-hmm.
that when you have kid, you don't have kids, it's hard to imagine a life with kids.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you don't realize like they're literally there every single second of every single day.
Well,
They're just there right there.
I would say just it's a complete because I don't have kids and I've been an
Uh-huh.
adult like for a long time now. But as a person who doesn't have kids, it's almost like you have to create a whole different life. Like
Yeah.
so like everybody your age is like going to the park with their kids and like meeting friends at the park with
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
and you get that like time to do that like but like I can't really go to the park because it would be weird if a grown up without kids went to the park to go hang out with her friends, you know? So like I feel like it's just like side by side like lifestyles, but like just different. Like so I don't get to do
Yeah.
like the hype is like, oh, did you see that new kid store opened up? And it'll be like, well, I didn't, but sounds great for you. Like so it's
Yeah.
like yes, it's hard to imagine a life with kids, but also I think that's because your life is just like you have to do different things.
Yeah. You have to do different things. And it's like you don't, if you have a pet, then you understand like waking up and having to consistently think about something else.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't have a pet, it's like you don't think, you don't have to wake up and think about anything, like anything else for real except for you and what you need to do that day.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's hard to like plan a life without having had done that before, because
Mm-hmm.
it's like there's just stuff you won't even know to think about
Mm-hmm.
trying to get your life together for a kid.
I
And of course, step parents exist, so it's not like this is an impossible thing.
yeah,
It's,
she can do
it's just
it.
she wasn't ready to give it up. She just didn't know she was gonna have to give up.
3 months later.
You know, she probably can still do how she wants to do. You know, it's her kid
Yeah.
fully, and so she doesn't have to consult with the mother of the child. You know, she can still do what she wants to do. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, definitely
Yeah.
was throwing that on into that.
I do pride myself in being the friend though that it's like, oh, we're gonna have game night. You can bring your kids if you want. Like,
Yeah,
like I do try to like because I'm like, just because you have kids doesn't mean we have to live separate lives. You can still come over to my house and bring your kid
hmm,
or your dog or whatever you have. Like, I'm good with that. Like,
yeah, and it's always nice. But I'm never tripping. Some people are like get so mad when kids aren't invited somewhere, and I'm like, no kids, fine. I can either go or I can't, but I'm not to complain because I don't care either way. I'm gonna see them again. Like you'll
I
be
don't want you to have to
fine.
pay somebody else so that you can hang out with me. I guess that's what I the way I look at it. But anyway, that's all I had on my list. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about that we didn't get to?
Let me think. I don't think so. I don't think so. No, I think that's it. I saw a video of Nick Lachey dancing a couple days ago, and I was like, wow,
Um,
it's hard to take this man serious.
this morning I saw a video of Aaron Carter making like he was on a podcast and somebody asked him if you were gonna make a boy band today and you couldn't use any of your boy band members, who would you pick? And he did not pick anybody from 98 Degrees.
And he was correct about that.
Yeah.
Oh
Anyway,
my
well,
God.
that's all the things. Do you want to tell people where they can find you?
Yes, you can find me on Instagram and TikTok at the Dirty Barista. You can find me on Instagram also as Coffee and Cocktails. That is my mobile bartending business. You can book me for events.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's where you can find me at.
Yeah, and I'll put all that in the show notes too, so you guys can find it. Yay! Well,
This
I
is
had so much fun, and until next season, maybe Maybe we'll do a bonus episode next season again, but we'll be sending each other memes.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye.